Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
So good to see you.
Oh. Would you want some mail? It's got its own mind.
There you
Thank you so
go.
much. Hey, do you want to come down?
Yeah, sounds good.
Come check it out. We got here in November last year. 1st of November we moved into this spot. We found it on Facebook. And my dad came here not long after we moved in. And he's like, son, this is fantastic. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the place is unreal. I was like, it is pretty cool. It's a little beaten up, but it's cool. He goes, no, it's like, it's beautifully shit. He kind of nailed it, you know? Anyway, come, I want to show you around. I'm taking you down to what we call the murder shed. There's no murders have happened, from what I know. Not since November anyway. Is that cool? Hey, just watch your step. It is pretty sketchy down here. I didn't realise how many earthquakes this joint has. My roommate was like, did you feel that one last night? I was like, nah, did not feel a thing. This is the part where I've fallen multiple times. So I'm hanging on tight to this natty wine. I have no idea why it's called the murder shed. It was called that before we moved in here. This is what I call a musician's patch job. Anyway, so come have a look. Inside here, we've got every high school kid's dream, the sketchiest looking shed in town, but the power just shut itself. So I'd like to turn the lights on for you, but it's not gonna happen. I can play something on the kit and it's gonna be absolutely horrible. When I was 18, I was in my first ever band and it was a punk band. And we were called Pashrash. Now my name was Deadhead Ed. There was Whining Wino, Booze Hound and Rat Shit Rob. And we had songs about Ned Kelly meat pies. We had a song called Skulls in Our Head, because you have a skull in your head. And we also had a song called Pirates in the Sea. Pirates are in the Sea. And we'll shit, but you want me to play some drums?
Yeah, that's pretty chill.
Don't act like you're not impressed. That's about as far as we go, folks. Anyway, coming up. Now, we have dreams of putting a tub there, having like an outdoor bath, you know? These are all dreams. We're trying to make them come true. Anyway, come on up. This is my birthday a couple of months ago, and my girlfriend got me this. And I couldn't be happier, to be honest. My favourite thing to do is barbecue. Come on, come on. Didn't see you come back, and I was blinded by a devil that I left behind. Now I've just been running. Now I got you running back and forth in my mind. Oh, well, I'm consumed by this girl from my hometown, yeah. I'm covered in sweat now. Love that I'm drowned by you. Combat all broke down. Your hands on my back now. You whispered in my ear, and I wanna drown in you. Sick of sitting in darkness. This flame, while I just wanna hold it. Why don't you take my hand, darling? I give you everything you need. I love that we got this ball rolling. Come do it, just keep me going. Why don't you take my hand, darling? I give you everything you need, yeah. Well, I'm consumed by this girl from my hometown. I'm covered in sweat now. You might want to have, I don't know if this is worth showing off. Just got to say, before we left for Texas, this thing was fruitful. It was full of, this was all tomatoes. Came back and it was dry, all dead. Quarantine, babies, yeah. Oh, it's not good. I wish it was better. Anyway, here's a bit more of this beautifully shit stuff. You don't look at that, that's rank. But this is the money up here, money shot. Heaps happens up here. This is where we come out every morning, cup of tea, do a bit of writing. So we brought some tea home from Australia, well, over from Australia. Madura, English breakfast Madura, money. It's the best. And there's my mate's surfboard that I've been borrowing for about 6 months. So he won't be getting that back. Let me shut this up. This is gross. We don't look in here. Come on in. Yeah, workstation's here. Workbench there. Joking, don't put that in there. And yeah, this is where a bit of it happens. Now, don't be a donkey. I've been reading this book, and it's in the mornings, and it's basically to help me get through the day because otherwise I just get nothing done. I'm really bad at making decisions. So the idea with the donkey is the donkey rocks up, hay bale's over here, water's over here, doesn't know which one to go to. So it keeps jumping, looking back and forth, looking back and forth. Essentially, the donkey dies from thirst because it didn't make a decision. So it's like, just go and have a drink of water and then go and, feed yourself. So that's every time I look at that, I'm like emailing or doing something completely pointless. And I'm like, what am I doing here? And I just lose concentration. And I look over at my mate Donkey and it gets me through the day, Yeah, memories flood through my brain. Did you ever not love what we had? I hate that you're not around. 'Cause you won't listen. All you're doing is drinking poison lies. Yeah. But I won't have it. You might think, yeah, I'm gonna let you die. No, 'cause you won't listen. All you're doing is drinking poison lies. Yeah. 'Cause I won't have it. You might think I'm gonna let it die. No, no, no. Oh, yeah.
I kind of want you to talk me through your songwriting process.
Sure. Yeah.
And maybe I'll give you a topic. And you can come up with a song.
We can give that a go. I can't guarantee it's going to be anything good, but we can definitely give it a go.
I can see a guitar ready.
I mean, we're all set up.
What do you reckon?
Do
Okay.
you want me to give it a go now?
Yeah, I want you to give it a go now.
Oh yeah, bugger it. Let's get into it then. Some days I miss home all the time. As I drink my natty wine. But all I wanna do is eat meat pies. Back in Australia. That's definitely not how I'd write a song normally. This song's called Natty Wine. I wrote this song with a good mate of mine, Eric Jansen. Him and I caught up one day, got into a studio and wrote this song over the pond, and it was actually the first day that we met. We were introduced by some other friends, and he's now become a very good mate of mine, and we've built a great friendship purely off this song, so it's been great. And we got into this like 3/4, like kind of classic soul vibe, and I've always loved a C major or a major chord to a seventh, so that classic, and naturally you kind of want to go the F. Anyway, so we went with that, and I sort of said, I kind of want to jump over the pond and get over here, and he was like, jump over the pond. He just loved it. He's a kind of super sporadic guy. He's like, we need to use that, and so we used that as the kind of something to come back to all the time. And yeah, we just broke it down on like what it took to get to this point, where I wanted to get to. And always having something to come back to. So like that idea of sticking to the plan. You've been hanging on to a whole bunch of other stuff. It's time to let go and move forward. This is Over the Pond in its entirety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The weight on my chest defeats me at best. I'm taking on water. If I don't get out quick, will I lose every beat? It's one or the other. This time, stick with the plan. Let go, man. I've been holding the hand that keeps pulling me back, and I'm jumping jumping over the pond to find if it's worth it after all. If I'm not to go, yeah, will it kill me to know if I'm still here tomorrow? And I can't be my fate and to wait, taking on water, sinking in time. Stick with the plane, let go, man. You're holding the hand that keeps pulling me back, and I'm jumping over the pond to find if it's worth it after all. Stick with the plan, struggling. I keep telling myself everywhere that I can, 'cause I'm jumping over the pond to find if it's worth it after all. Yeah. And I'd rather fall than fail, doing nothing at all. So come on, 'cause I know it. I can't take any more. And stick with the plan, let go, man. I keep holding the hand that keeps pulling me back, and I'm jumping over the pond to find if it's worth it after all. Yeah. Stick with the plan, let go, man. I keep telling myself every way I can, 'cause I'm jumping over the pond to find if it's worth it after all. Oh, well, that felt good. We got through that. I mean, I think we're going to be getting...